The following is a presentation of the Nerd Complex Podcast Network.
You are listening to Audio Suplex Live. Yo, 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 yo.
Let's crack out lucky.
Welcome to Audio Suplex Live. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. A little sluggish from Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday. How it goes.
We have a special guest today for the first time in studio.
We got a special delivery.
Special delivery for you guys.
Come on, you disappoint me.
I'm sorry, I didn't think about it. We didn't rehearse that, so that's off the cuff. We got pizza.
Pizza.
Where's it at,
There's
though?
pizza? Oh, wait, that's me. Oh, hey, pizza. Hey, dudes.
You should have brought some pizza. That would have been a great... I didn't eat lunch.
I brought some Subway, but...
Damn it.
It's pizza sub.
That's close. Welcome to the show. Today's show is the Backlash preview special. So we're going to go over the very lackluster Backlash card today. Before we get into that, I do want to make an announcement that we are having Backlash at the Beer Stoop. So if you're in the Toledo area or just outside the Toledo area, please stop in tonight. We start at 7 o'clock. You can view Backlash with the Audio Suplex Live guys here. We'll all be there. Travis will be there. He's not on the show today. He's getting ready for tonight. So, yeah, come out to the Beer Stoop. 50-cent wings all day. We'll have the Backlashes on the TV for free. You don't have to pay anything. We're giving away prizes. You don't have to pay anything for that either. So,
what's the biggest prize that we got going on this time? Our first inaugural hosting event that we had a big old belt. Somebody took home that belt.
We gave away a belt last time. This time we are giving away SmackDown Live tickets, which are going to be SmackDown's in Toledo next month. So
yeah, June 19th, is that?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yes. So you get a chance to win those. I'm not sure how we're going to give those away. Probably another scorecard. So you fill out your picks. So here's your inside scoop on what we think. You fill out a picks card. Best picks most likely will win that contest. We'll post the deets later today online, so check that out. But
because SmackDown Live in Toledo is always a good time. You get
for
that
sure.
205, and the fans are great. A lot to do in the downtown area too if you're hanging out that day.
Except for parking down there.
Yeah, parking. Well, that's just downtown anywhere.
Yeah, especially by the arena, it's real bad.
Yeah, it's real bad.
All right, let's get into the show. Enough plugging of our outside stuff at the Beer Stoop. We're going to go over the Backlash card. You guys want to talk about anything before we dive in?
Man, it's been kind of slow on the news. In terms
nothing
of,
too crazy.
Yeah, it's all been like Indie or New Japan, and our demographic really doesn't hit that. So I'm not going to waste a bunch of people's
Jericho
time
back in New Japan.
Yeah, he beat the crap out of Naito.
That
was fun to watch.
I just watched that yesterday. I think I watched the video on that.
It was an awesome segment.
And Naito being a heel, being out-heeled.
The one thing is when he's pulling off the mask and it got like stuck on his nose.
Yeah, no,
that was pretty funny. Yeah, actually, Pizza, you're kind of an expert on New Japan. He watches. He's a huge
New Japan.
Bullet Club fan.
If we can't tell by the T, too sweet.
Too sweet.
All-in tickets are coming out
next Sunday.
A week from today.
Yeah, and I heard that you guys told me last night that they're affordable for like everybody.
So $153 for row seats.
100
front row.
150.
$150 for front row.
That's a steal.
Is ASL going to be in the front row? We got till next Sunday to figure that out.
Right.
Pizza will be in the front row. Hopefully ASL joins me.
You better, whoever's ordering those tickets, better order them the second they go on sale.
Half Suite will be at the Stoop Sunday. We're gonna get them things ordered.
Let's talk about it tonight.
Yes,
because I'm all in.
Big bet,
I think.
Big bet, all in. I love it.
All
Dad
right.
jokes.
Perfect. All right, let's get into the card. We'll get this pre-show match, which I don't know if that was announced this morning or yesterday.
It's like 2.5 days or so ago.
2.5 days or so
ago. Friday.
Okay. Bayley versus Ruby Riott. Exciting. Giving Bayley something to do here. What do you guys think is going to happen? If it matters. I honestly don't have an opinion on this.
I don't think it'll matter too much. I think maybe Sasha will run some kind of interference, and it's going to mess Bayley up with a Ruby Riott win.
Ooh, okay. That makes sense.
Keep playing off of this other stuff, because I think that's ultimately going to culminate at, like...
I hope so.
it's got to be soon. Like, let it be at like some Miss Money in the Bank kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then one of them gets it, and it goes to SummerSlam.
And then you have your match at SummerSlam. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so you're saying Ruby Pizza. Do you have any thoughts or feelings on this? I don't have any thoughts.
I think this is going to be a terrible segment. I'm not a big fan of the whole Sasha Bailey thing they got going on. Like, I'm not digging the slow build. I think Ruby gets over in it.
Okay.
I don't see a reason to put Bailey over. Yeah, I don't really have much for this match.
All right. I'm impartial.
Yeah.
I'm saying Bailey. I mean, just because you guys both said Ruby, I was going to say Ruby as well, but since I don't care, we got to mix these picks up, okay?
I can dig that.
Let's move into the next match. We'll get past the pre-show. Another women's match, a championship match. SmackDown's women's champion, Carmella, defends against Charlotte Flair. This is a feud that's been going on since Carmella cashed in, was it 2 nights after WrestleMania?
Yeah, because it was the Tuesday of,
So,
as a character for Carmella, I really can't get behind it. Like, I think they just did that to have her drop it so we could stop anticipating, like, when's it going to happen? Like, that was a hot time to do it. And
they didn't tease it for a long time, and then right before WrestleMania, they started teasing it a lot.
Yeah. So I could see her, honestly, retaining through, and then maybe Charlotte gets Money in the Bank.
Oh, and then cashes in on Carmella.
Mella.
That's actually, I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good story.
I just made that up on the fly. Like that. Yeah. I was like,
but you're going
the words.
You're going Carmella.
I'm going with the Carmella retain.
All right, I am going to agree with you, Carmella. I think her teaming up with the Iconic duo is going to give her the edge. She's the
Iconics with 2 eyes.
You're right, the Iconics. I'm sorry, copyright reasons they had to change their name.
Is that the reason why?
Yeah, there was some other Iconic duo that had a trademark. So, same thing happened with Ruby Riott. So she had the Riot Squad was already trademarked, so they had to add an extra T to Riot. So she had to change her name to Riot with 2 T's.
I always wonder why the 2 T's came up.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
fun
copyright
facts.
Reasons. Yeah, kayfabe is dead. Sorry, you got to change your name. All right, I think the Iconics are going to help Carmella, to continue the feud with those 3 taking on Charlotte, Asuka, and Becky Lynch. So we'll probably have that at the next pay-per-view. Is the next one completely far-fetched? Never going to happen. So, Pizza, what do you got for Carmella, Charlotte?
I got Carmella.
Carmella
with an Iconic interference. I honestly hope that Becky and Asuka don't come out tonight.
Right.
Just kind of have the Iconics come out.
Let her get her beat down.
It's just going to be a big mess if all 6 of them come out there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I think Carmella with an assist from the Iconics. Great match, by the way. I think it'll be.
I think it'll be good. Carmella's not that bad, and I think this, like I said, the pairing of the Iconics with Carmella, it just seems to kind of work.
It's huge. I think it's the best thing that happened to her since going to the main roster.
Correct. It's good for all of them. All right, let's move on to another women's match. Let's get all the women's matches out of the way. That's what the people came to hear, so we're going to talk about it first, right? Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax defending against Alexa Bliss. This is another storyline that's been going on actually for quite a while. Before WrestleMania, obviously Nia Jax won the belt at Mania, and this is Bliss's. Is this her official rematch?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what are you thinking? We got Mickie James is involved in the storyline.
Yeah, Jax retains though. Bliss was getting stale for quite some time. She was even at once upon a time. Remember, she wasn't even defending the thing. She wasn't even on shows.
Right.
So I think it's time to back off of that. So Jax retains that. Story, what's going to happen? No idea. It's just not going to happen though.
What do you think, Pizza?
I'm going with Nia. I agree with Bliss is getting very stale. She had a horrible title run her last run, and I think
it was pretty lengthy though.
It was lengthy, but what did she do?
She's had that belt ever since she got to shortly after she got to Raw, right?
She didn't do nothing for me. Like Ajax said, man, she wanted to disappear for a month on end, and
I think the thing with her, she was awesome on SmackDown. She came to Raw, she was still pretty awesome, but her storyline with Bayley kind of floundered her there, and then since then it hasn't really had much going on for her.
Not at all.
I think Jax wins as well. I think she squashes Alexa Bliss to kind of end this storyline. They can both move into different directions. So
now, just for funsies, where do you think it would head next for Nia then?
I can see Nia Jax maybe getting. Man, who would be the heel?
Natty.
I think Natty makes sense, but she's not really a heel right now.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But I think Natty is going to be
help to the back.
Well, she's got obviously Ronda Rousey in her corner, so that could be a storyline for them to go into. I don't know who else she would feud with that would make sense.
Who have they got heel-wise over on Raw? I mean, their
Mickey
whole
James,
heel
like is
roster
Mickey
kinda
James
thin.
going to get a turn? I don't think so. I mean, it's hard to say.
pretty spotty.
The Riot Squad.
Members
You could have if Ruby wins
winner of
tonight,
that.
maybe she can argue. I won a championship match, and that could just be a throwaway championship defense at the next pay per view.
Yeah.
Lengthen Nia Jax's championship reign.
Help make Nia look strong by taking out the whole squad.
Exactly. Actually, I think that probably is going to be what happens. Her versus the Riot Squad.
I like that.
Because they're not really doing much.
No.
They're not obviously feuding too much with Bailey and Banks because they're going to go off and do their own thing here soon.
yeah.
So we all said Jax on that. Let's move into the United States Championship match. This one sees champion Jeff Hardy defend against former champion Randy Orton. I think this is Randy Orton's rematch from WrestleMania, but
Yeah, he had to earn it back.
or something.
He even said that on Tuesday. He was like, I fought for my rematch.
That's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. It always seems to happen to Orton, though,
Yeah, it
man.
does.
It's like years ago, too. Like, he's still waiting on his rematch for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
When he lost to Bryan, did he get a rematch then?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, he never gets his rematch. He always has to fight for it, and then Creative writes another story where he has to team with somebody.
Didn't he have... So he won the world title from Bray Wyatt, right? And then they had the House of Horrors match after that, and it was a non-title match, even though it should have been a rematch.
Yep. That's what we were saying.
Because they were on
like-
different shows. It's like, well, you're kind of screwed there.
Yep.
All right, Hardy Orton. What do you think? I honestly think Orton might turn heel tonight. There's a lot of possibilities for heel turns tonight. I think this is one of them. Orton's not really doing much as a babyface. They could use another heel mid-carder on SmackDown. I think Randy Orton's better as a heel anyways.
Brings the punt back, and then
That would be awesome.
and then Hardy's just on drugs forever because
because he's in so much pain from the punt.
writes him off of TV.
So I think the heel turn doesn't necessarily mean Orton's going to win, but I can see maybe frustration causes him to attack after. I don't know. I'm going to go with Jeff Hardy, though. Jeff Hardy retains. He's not ready to lose the belt
get
yet.
behind it, man. Like, we're handing out grand slams left and right now. Like, it's Denny's
a lot
out
lately.
It's
a
Denny's.
lot lately.
It's Denny's in this right now. So, I want to say Hardy retains, but for giggles, I'm just be different, Say, Orton gets it back. Why
Orton,
not?
I don't know.
Heel Orton. If
Honestly,
there's a
it could
turn
go.
and have a heel Orton with the belt, and then they do it again.
I think you can go either way.
Because it's the first time in 10 years. Now you're going to get it a second time in 4 weeks.
Yeah. I think it's possible, storyline-wise, they could go either direction. I don't think they're not fans of changing the belts that quickly, but with the U.S. title, I think that's one belt that they are willing to do that with. It's kind of popping around. They've been doing that lately. So it wouldn't surprise me if Orton won. What do you think, Pizza?
Well, Mr. Pizza thinks that this match will end in a no contest.
Oh.
Yeah. Depending on placement on the card.
Okay.
If the Miz-Rollins match happens before this,
Okay.
Miz will come out
And
during this
interfere.
match and interfere and make it a three-way for the next pay-per-view.
So he can get at least another mid-card belt. That's interesting.
Another title shot.
I think. Well, we'll get to that. I have my own theory about the Miz situation that we'll get to later. But who do you think's going to win? Oh, you said no contest.
Yeah. So I guess Hardy.
No contest.
So the fans.
Yeah.
Fans win.
Fans win.
Hardy by D.
Fans win. Fans win.
I'm interested to see. This actually may be one of my least interested matches, but it'll be interesting to see what they go with the booking on that. Up next, this one's going to be great.
Yes.
Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Nothing is on the line. This is pretty. I think something for these guys to do on the pay-per-view. This feud started last week. Didn't they already have this match?
They had the six-man on Raw.
Six-man.
They added Roman.
So they're just taking out two people and making it a pay-per-view match.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
How can you take the large dog out and not be pay-per-view?
I guess that's true. The large dog had other things to take care of tonight. So, I'll go ahead and start. I think there is rumors going around that the next program for Strowman is Lashley. So this would be a good time for Lashley to turn heel and cost the match or do something to cost Strowman the win here. It'll be a good win for KO and Sammy. They could use a win. It makes sense if you're getting turned on. That's a reasonable loss for Strowman. Lashley has a character to run towards, possibly a heel, hopefully a heel. I don't think a heel Strowman would make any sense, but those two guys competing for number one contender of the Universal title, I think it would be huge. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think KO and Sammy win because of a miscommunication or a heel turn between Strowman and Lashley. So
I like it.
KO and Sammy.
Can we talk about the graphic, though, for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn?
Yeah.
The chaos.
What do you mean the chaos?
Literally, when the graphic is KO, it's SZ. It's chaos. They're a tag team now. Like, they're going to win, and I want to see them go after some tag team championship belts. I'm putting it in the
leaders of
WWE.
That would be a good tag team, for sure.
Like Chaos, like you just call it that. It's so good. But I kind of like what you're doing there with that, too. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn need a win.
Right.
Strowman's still riding high off of the Greatest Royal Rumble. Still looking strong from WrestleMania and stuff. And Lashley hopefully doesn't botch anything for Strowman and doesn't put him on the shelf. So
let's hope. Now Lashley in TNA, he was not a bad wrestler. I know
he's not a bad wrestler.
He's got
all.
the botch thing when he was in WWE before, but I don't think he had that issue.
No, did you not watch any of the Greatest Royal Rumble? He messed
I
up
know.
like 4 times.
He's just nervous.
I know.
He's just nervous.
Yeah.
It's the biggest crowd he's been in front of in 10 years.
You're right.
True story.
You're right. And nobody knew, and it was a hot mess of a match too. But it's just all right. Let's just
with the big
be
cast
safe.
strapping him on his head.
Yeah, let's slow it down.
He's a little too tall for you to try that move.
Yeah. And so is Strowman. So as long as we stay away from that, we can have a decent program.
He's gonna do it to Strowman.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He probably won't hold it up for very long. All right, you're saying KO and Sammy.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I'm saying KO and Sammy.
KO and Sammy. Who would have thunk we would bet against Braun Strowman with Bobby Lashley as his tag team?
Only because he's with Bobby
feud.
Lashley.
Yeah.
It's the ninja effect. If you have a horde of ninjas, they're all trash. But if that ninja comes in by himself, that is like the baddest dude on the planet, right? Rewatch all your favorite movies, okay?
Yeah.
So Braun Strowman is the baddest dude on the planet. Now you got him teamed with another bad dude on the... Nope.
Not going to work.
It doesn't work.
So what I
2
think should
plus 2
happen is
equals-
maybe Lashley gets taken out earlier in the night and Nicholas makes his in-ring return.
Yes.
In a tag team
School's
match.
out.
School's out.
School's out.
He's got the summer freed up. He's here to do
Oh,
it.
whoa.
Let's
Bring him title run.
Part-timer Nicholas.
go.
Speaking of Nicholas.
Nick Cohn.
Hold on.
Nick
Speaking
Cohn.
of Nicholas.
Oh, man.
Here we go. This is a poster.
What? Natural aces don't not suck. It's like somebody wrote, like, don't and then put not on
That's
there.
what happened, yes. I was sabotaged by Small Boy Ace. I believe he's the one that wrote don't suck. Oh, there he is with the image. He's a big fan of us. We're not as big of fans of them, but we do appreciate...
Oh, yeah, it was definitely defaced. The don't not was not there in that photo.
There is a don't not on there.
Yeah.
There is not a don't not.
Yeah, that means he defaced it. Wow, Ace.
Wow.
You just go around defacing property,
You know
and
what?
you wonder why you don't have the biggest fans in Travis and Corey.
I've decided to give the Natural Aces one more chance for me to be a fan of theirs.
Okay.
I told them last night if they won their match that I would be the #1 Natural Aces fan, and they lost to the IndyCar Mafia,
That's
the superior team. What I am going to offer to them, if they win their match next month, if they can do it, I will be their #1 fan. If they can just pull out a victory next month. So
Uprising 20.
best of luck, fellas. I know you're going to need to train harder than you've ever trained in your life.
That's a big task. This is like
Good luck.
Mania.
You're going to need it.
Winning the love of heel Corey.
Heels don't love.
I would never love. So, okay, now that we got that taken care of, Sam and Ace, good luck next month. You're going to need it. All right, let's move on to our next match. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass.
I really don't know how to feel about this one at all. It's a very strange build. Yeah, Daniel Bryan got cleared the same time Big Cass did. Facts. But Big Cass isn't really that great.
Right. Well, right before we left, he was supposed to be getting this big push as a heel.
Yeah, and great. You pick up where you left off, but you were left behind also. And to come in and go straight into a program with one of the most over guys on the planet.
Right. And if you win this match, is it even believable that you won the match? Like,
right.
I don't know.
Who wins?
It's tough.
Like I don't want to say, hey, Brian gets a W just because, hey, he's back. First paper, not first, second pay-per-view match, but
for singles match.
Well, yeah, in terms of singles.
Yeah.
And then him going all that time during the Rumble, like, he doesn't need anything, but yeah, it doesn't feel right if he were to lose it either.
The booking on this match seems interesting.
Yeah,
because it's like a lose-lose all around.
And then, like,
you're gonna hurt Cass if he loses.
But what does it do if you?
I don't know, because what's his storyline after that? This could be one that ends in a DQ or a non-finish as well.
Brian's not like a big badass or anything to where it's not like you toppled a tower.
Right.
You just beat up a little dude. You literally just kicked a small person on SmackDown. Like,
right. And you're confusing him for Daniel Bryan. So
I want to hear you guys first.
I know who I'm going to pick to win. I don't know why I'm picking Big Cass to win, but I think they have to do that. It's not going to hurt Dan as much as it would hurt Big Cass.
That's where I'm at. But it's like, are we really bringing him out of pseudo-retirement just to have him be, is he on a Legends contract? What is he doing? Like,
I guess the way you need to think about it is that he's not a part-timer. He's back full-time just like, any other guy on the roster, The Miz or any. So sometimes you're going to be booked lower on the card, and you just got to wait for your time to get to the top of the card, which I think Dan Bryan's time will come, hopefully as soon as SummerSlam or shortly thereafter. But he's going to have to do some of these feuds first. And this is just a case of,
Dan
this
Bryan
is just
Money in the Bank would be dope.
That would be cool. Yeah. That would be cool. Although historically, heel Money in the Bank is the best Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I know.
Faces they're not as interesting.
Because he'll cash it in the next day. And then lose the belt
he'll announce it like, I'm going to. Actually, the only person that ever announced ahead of time is RVD. Cena did it.
Yeah.
RVD did it at One Night Stand.
Yeah, RVD did it in one. Cena did it and lost.
Ah, what an idiot! John Cena sucks. I'm just kidding. He's all right. I'm going Big Cass. I don't know why.
I'm going Big Cass too.
Oh my God!
Ever lethargically.
What do you got? Pizza.
I agree with the Cass pick.
Damn.
In the world of Meek Man, he loves the big sweaty ones.
That's true. True.
I honestly see this match being less than 5 minutes.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, let's put that on. Over. That's our tiebreaker right there, since we all went Cass. Who really won that pick? Over or under, and then a specific time. Or do a specific time.
I don't see this match going 5. I think they're going to have Cass squash him. And I think that would also help build heat for his feud, Daniel Bryan's feud with Miz, because Miz can just talk all the fucking smack to him.
This is what I do remember why Big Cass wins this match. Miz loses the IC title match earlier in the night and comes out and costs Dan Bryan the match to set up his feud with Dan Bryan.
Yeah, I forgot.
Because him and Cass kind of had a thing on Miz TV on SmackDown where they're like, we're not together, but we just have a common enemy in Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
I think that they kind of form a little bit of an alliance, possibly.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
That makes sense.
Miz cost Bryan.
I completely forgot he had that IC match, and the shakeup moved him over. So he's not going to win that match. Okay, yeah, that checks out.
Hot damn, we figured it out. I remember why I wanted Big Cass to win. All right, so we all said Big Cass. No surprises there, I suppose. Especially since we talked about what could possibly happen with The Miz. Big match. This may be the best wrestled match of the night, possibly.
Yeah.
It's up there. Actually, the last 3 matches will all be pretty well wrestled.
Yeah, these
are
are going to be.
This is the bread and butter, if you will.
That
the
King's
meat and
Hawaiian.
potatoes. The first match we're going to talk about is Samoan Joe versus a Samoan Joe.
Did you see what I did there? I said the King's Hawaiian because you said the bread and butter.
Oh,
Hawaiian rolls.
yes.
Samoan guys.
2 Samoan Joes battling it out for Joe supremacy.
For Joe Supremacy.
That's right. We
got him right here, though.
Joe, you should get entered in that match. That would be good. We need all. Well, you're not Samoan, but we could tell them that you're Samoan. You can be any nationality you want in WWE.
Paint him.
You don't even have to paint him.
Just go tan.
Just go get a tan.
Just get
and you're in. You can get the fake tattoos. Tensai had them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just pull it.
This is a big match that could have potentially been at one point for the IC belt or the Universal title, because both of these men were in championship matches leading up to this that would have possibly had them have those championships. But they are both going in their title list. No champions. We have Raw versus SmackDown. Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. Who do you got and why? We're going to start with pizza.
I'm going to go with Joe.
Joe, why?
Because Roman can eat the loss.
Roman can eat the loss?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Roman can handle the loss, I think.
Joe can't handle the loss? He's been talking too much smack?
As for build-wise, with him getting ready to go into the world title picture on SmackDown, he can't have this loss right now.
That doesn't make sense. That's if you assume, if we are to believe that he is next in line for the world title.
I mean, even not if he's next in line. He needs it. He needs that.
Okay.
Brings him in with that attitude. He's got a reason.
And it's all about how Roman has always been about the chase. So he's failed twice in a month's time.
Fails to Joe.
And then, like, now it's that whole Cena picture where it's him sitting on the ramp doing this.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be...
That's the storyline that Roman's going to go into?
Yeah, just...
I'm a big loser. I need to prove my haters wrong.
He needs to prove everyone wrong.
So you're saying Joe?
Yep.
Oh, man. You guys are in luck, though, because I am saying the big dog is pulling out a big W tonight.
The large dog.
He's been losing too much.
Yeah.
He cannot lose again.
Yeah.
And then be in contention for the Universal title. They still have not figured out the whole Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns in the steel cage thing. The ref came out and said he made the wrong decision. That still has to play out. Him taking a loss here is just another notch of reasons why he shouldn't be in the picture.
He shouldn't.
Fans are going to like that. So he's got to win, and he's got to win. He's got to beat Joe with 10 Superman punches. That's how you beat Joe. Or, not that he would, but if he made Joe submit, it would never happen.
Yeah.
But,
does he do
Roman doesn't.
submission
No,
moves?
no.
Not at all.
Not even rest holds.
Not at all.
He does. I've seen him do rest holds.
Oh, they last like 15 seconds.
Well, yeah, I know, but he still does
like
them.
Vines last longer than him doing rest holds.
7 seconds is fine. So.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever had the deadest of air.
All right, we got 2 Joes and a Roman. Yeah,
I like that. 2 Joes and a Roman.
2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place. And a
can dig
pizza.
it.
2 guys, a Joe, and a pizza.
Sounds like
Place.
dinner.
Yeah, sounds like a party.
All right, let's move on to our Intercontinental Championship.
I'm so ready for Seth Rollins
Match.
to win this. I love this mid-card thing that he's been doing. When he was up
You
there,
love the mid-card thing he's doing?
Yeah, because when he was up there, it was believable, but it was also very, very predictable.
Okay.
I've been watching all of Rollins' matches over the past month and couldn't pick it.
Right.
Because what he's been doing with Finn, even the tag teams and stuff, those have all been really good.
I think he's been
matches.
fortunate to wrestle a lot of good wrestlers. You know?
Yeah.
He's been very fortunate. High work rate guys who will put on a 15-minute banger, and it's entertaining throughout. Not wrestling guys like Brock or Kane or guys who have a slower pace where the pace of the match isn't as exciting.
Right.
So I think that he benefits from that. I think he is definitely world title material, and he should be at the top.
doubt.
I don't think he should be. I think he should drop this IC belt as soon as he can, so that he can move up to the top of the card. He deserves to be up there more than Bobby Lashley, in my opinion. Just because Bobby Lashley hasn't proved himself again to the WWE fans. When's the last time he wrestled for WWE? 2007? 2008. I don't know.
Is he brought on as full time, or is he like a Brock?
I'm pretty sure he's full time.
Okay.
I mean, he's been on every show. Brock hasn't been on since. It hasn't been on Raw since before Mania, right? Or did he come out? He came out after. You're right. He did come out once.
Well, we all know it's Rollins. We just discussed this 5 minutes ago.
Rollins has to win. I think he does need, like I said, he's got to drop this belt hopefully soon. And he can be in a Money in the Bank match.
Do you think that would diminish the value for the contention of world title, though? You know, because usually when you drop something, you lost, you chase it a little bit, then you kind of fall back and then build up again. There is no like
he could win something that,
it and then unless he goes Money in the Bank, that'd be hot again.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He needs to lose the belt to Finn, heel Finn, ideally between now and Money in the Bank, and then possibly win.
How over?
Possibly win Money in the Bank.
Heel Finn in the main event.
Heel Finn in the main event would be great, but he was the first Universal Champion.
I just kind of have a gut feeling that Jason Jordan's going to have something to do with it.
He is supposed to be back.
Oh,
the big heel turn.
Oh.
And then, like, remember we were tag team buddies? Now we're not. And then you get the Pistol Club in Finn and Jason Jordan.
No. Don't team Finn with Jason Jordan, please.
I'd retire from wrestling if that actually happens.
All right, let's have that in
It's
writing.
on the books.
It's on the books. Pizza's retiring tonight.
Yeah, I'll be done.
Before his first official match, he has to step away. So we're all saying Rollins. Obviously, the reasoning is because it makes absolutely zero sense for the belt to go to SmackDown when the U.S. title is on SmackDown. Simple as pie. Bad booking. Unbelievable booking.
Greatest
now,
Royal Rumble ruined it.
WWE does like to do swerves, so they may swerve us, but I think this is a little bit too much of a swerve that would just hinder their storylines on their shows too much. So, especially when Brock, your Universal Champion, is not on Raw, and then you have your IC belts gone. So you're fighting over the Women's Championship and the tag titles on Raw?
Mm-hmm. Fighting over vacant.
You just make everybody a tag team then. Raw is just tag teams because Brock's on vacation and the IC belt.
Job.
They need to switch it then. If they're not going to have any belts over there except for the tag titles. All right, let's move into what is potentially, hopefully, the main event of the evening. Before we get into, do you think any of the other matches have a chance to be the main event? I don't think so. Roman Joe?
Roman Joe.
Maybe, but it's not even for the title, so I don't think they would do that.
Yeah.
That'd be the closest.
Styles and Nakamura definitely closing it. The match before I would bank on being Bryan and Cass would be before Styles and Nakamura.
Okay. I would think
because I think Roman and Joe would be too.
I don't know.
That's too
I think Bryan Cass probably makes the most sense. All right. AJ Styles, Nakamura, no DQ match. No disqualifications. Low blows go in this match. So
yeah, his new finisher.
I hope AJ bought a cup.
That would be great. Very
don't want one.
Reminiscent of Bret Hart wearing the plate over his stomach and Goldberg giving him the spear and knocking Goldberg out cold in WCW. I may not like WCW, but I know about that particular thing that happened. So,
Travis,
are you familiar?
Somewhere.
Are you familiar with that storyline?
No.
So the storyline: Bret Hart came out and he's cutting this promo against Goldberg, and Goldberg comes out and he spears him, and they're both knocked out on the mat, and they're like, "What's going on here?" Like, and then Bret Hart gets up and he lifts up he takes off his jersey. He's wearing a hockey jersey, and he's got this big metal abs plate on his belly, and Goldberg's knocked out cold in the ring. It's pretty cool. But similar to that, AJ pulls down his pants and he's got a big metal thing.
Yeah, big steel jock strap.
Yes, a big metal thing.
So it's sponsored by the gay community.
Oh man,
we know how AJ Styles feels about the gay community.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not,
because I like AJ Styles. All right. We are going to go ahead and pick our winners here. I would love for the cup thing to happen. I think that would be really a nice way to have Nakamura lose. He goes for the low blow, sells the broken arm or whatever, like, oh, it hurts. And then AJ hits him with the Styles Clash or something. With his dong. Hits him in the face. With the cup, I mean, not dong.
The King of Dong style. And that joke comes back like a year later. This makes sense
the
now.
King of Dong style.
The King of Dong style. Shinsuke Nakamura. Wow.
It's perfect. All right. Who do you got and why BT Jackson?
Styles, because I'm just tired of it.
Styles, because I'm tired.
Nah.
That's the worst reason. I already wrote down Styles.
Yeah, I know. He's been getting the brunt of it, but it's Nakamura's time, too. I don't know, man. I don't care about this feud.
Do you want me to change it to Nakamura?
No, because it's too. It's just I don't like the build of it. It's too cheap for me. Like some guys that I know, they'll say like, I love it because it's so simple, or there's not a whole lot to do with it. I know that Shinsuke's not a mic guy, but
Right.
there's literally nothing but him going out there and then just getting walloped in the nuts. It's not fun for me to watch. So I don't have any investments in this at all whatsoever. So just
Do you think this match is going to end in a nut shot?
It won't end because it's no DQ.
I mean, a nut shot and then like a finisher to end it.
No.
No. Do you think we're going to get a nut shot?
There be an attempt, and then like maybe he'll squeeze his thighs and it doesn't get all the way up there. And then it turns into like some roll over calf crusher thing.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
What do you got, Pizza?
I'm not a ring
Had to
technician.
bust out the title. We're talking about the world title.
That's
match.
right. We are talking about that's AJ's belt right there.
It is. It is.
It's Pizza's right now.
Too sweet.
There's also one that I don't have.
Oh
that
yeah,
I earned.
reigning defending WrestleMania champion. You got a higher score than anyone that showed up to the beer tube and filled out a card.
Yeah.
You got a higher score than everybody.
So you got two belts.
So I could have taken.
You could have got both. Yeah, you could have got the real one to take home if you would have submitted your exact card.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I thought that was crazy when I was grading them all. I'm like, okay. I'm like, Anthony had like 8 correct picks, and the winning person had 7. Most people only had like 5. So
So I won twice. I'm undisputed.
You were the undisputed WrestleMania champion.
Yo, I like that. I don't need the belt anymore. I like the title though.
Well, you're unfortunately you're losing the belt tonight. So enjoy the not belt that you have today, I suppose.
Thanks.
AJ Styles for BT Jackson Pizza. Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'm feeling the vibrations. He cannot lose another world title match.
That
would be 5.
Yes.
5, 6. This is his 6th match. Would be his 5th loss.
So,
mistaken.
to peel back the curtain of kayfabe, me and Pizza work together outside of podcasting.
You didn't hear it here, though.
So we've actually discussed the Nakamura AJ stuff at length at work. We actually watched the Greatest Royal Rumble together at work while we were working. It was great. But we had the same discussion about how Shinsuke can't lose at the Greatest Royal Rumble. He's had too many shots. How's he supposed to be seen as a challenger for the title if he keeps losing these matches? And it ended in a no DQ or no non-finish, a double countout is what happened at the Greatest Royal Rumble. So this is Shinsuke's time. He has to win the belt, or else. Why did you bring him up from NXT? Just leave him down there if you're not gonna. But he's been up for a year now, right?
Yep.
And what has he done? He beat Dolph Ziggler.
Pretty much.
I mean, I don't know what else he's really done.
Forgettable feud with Jinder Mahal.
He which he didn't win the belt from. He couldn't beat Jinder Mahal for the world title, but he's gonna beat AJ.
Yeah, but Jinder had all the outside interference with the Singh brothers, and
that's true. At this match, Shinsuke has the advantage because he's the one willing to cheat to win, whereas AJ, even though he was heel a year ago, does not cheat anymore. So, interesting. I'm also saying Shinsuke. So, 2 Shinskes and an AJ for the AJ over there.
Yep.
Ajax. All right. Well, that concludes our picks. We still got some time left, gentlemen, if you guys like to discuss some more wrestling. I will plug again tonight at the Beer Stube, which is 5333 Monroe Street. We will be there. Everybody at this table will be here. Joe might be there. Everybody else will be there for sure. Travis will be there. We are hosting Backlash. I know I've already told you this, but come out. 7 o'clock is the pre-show. The main show's at 8 o'clock. You can show up whenever. We'll be there till like 11:30 or whenever it's over. We're giving away tokens, Beer Stew tokens. They're $5 a piece. You answer a trivia question, you get a $5 token. You can use that to buy beer or food or whatever. You can save it. But we'll be doing that all night. So if you show up later, you still get a chance to win some prizes. Anyways,
any theme for the questions? I know Mania was a lot of Mania stuff. Are we doing Backlash stuff for Backlash? Or
there will be some Backlash questions. I can't guarantee that it's all going to be Backlash stuff because how much Backlash history can there be?
Right.
Memorable Backlash. So, yeah, do some studying on some Backlash and have a leg up on some of those questions if you would like to. But I'm pretty sure we're doing just like a general...
Fair enough.
General knowledge, nothing too crazy, trivia questions. Hopefully Travis is working on that right now. So, but yeah, come out. We'll be there. 50-cent wings, $2 Bud Light aluminum cans, 16-ounce cans, or bottle cans. What else? 50-cent wings. Oh, PB&J shots. So you get a PBR and a shot of Jameson for $5. That's another drink special we got on Sundays.
Nice,
but yeah, so check that out. It will be awesome. We'll be there. We'll be drinking. We'll be having fun. So, do you guys want to talk about anything special? NOW was last night. Let's talk a little bit about NOW.
Yeah, we can plug in NOW.
We were all there last night. If you guys don't know that much about pizza, we didn't really talk too much about Pizza's backstory. Pizza is actually in progress of training to become a professional wrestler. So he's been doing some trials and workouts and stuff with NOW. Obviously, you guys know that we work closely with NOW producing their showcases for their Uprising events. We filmed one last night. I think last night was a super fun show.
Yeah, it was really fun.
A lot of good matches. We got some great footage. I'm real excited to see the Natural Aces versus the IndyCard Mafia. It was a great match. I'm real excited to see that and to listen to the commentary and all that stuff. So, Pizza, what's it like becoming a wrestler? Is it everything you hoped and dreamed it would be?
It is everything I hoped and dreamed it would be. It's a lot of hard work.
Like you were telling me the kind of things that they were making you do as far as the different workout exercises and the laps and the sprinting. It just made me realize that I will never be a professional wrestler. I will never be a wrestler.
Cardio.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cardio
At least
is
no
fun.
time soon. No time soon. Maybe I'll be a ref.
Are you in pain right now?
Oh, I'm in tons of pain right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw he was taking bumps yesterday.
Yeah,
So
my back is very sore. My knees are very sore.
Yikes. See, my knee's sore and I just walk. So that's all that happens in my life.
But hey, no pain, no gains, baby.
I'm excited for
Pizza's
you.
on the way to the top.
Keep an eye out. We will be plugging his merch once that's available to order. Everybody wants a pizza shirt. So
I am a slice above the rest.
he is a slice above the rest.
Yo, I'm done.
Yes.
What?
And if you want to be one of his pizza delivery boys,
Can we get a design already, like hot and sweaty?
hot and sweaty.
The hot and sweaty.
Hot and sweaty. Like get a 5. Like you got jerseys and it's all 5.
Yeah.
What's the name of your finishing move?
The pizza cutter.
The pizza cutter. Now is it?
Now that just rolls. So what do you?
I mean,
Is it like a
cutter?
diamond cutter?
I'm thinking kind of like a diamond cutter, maybe like a reverse cutter. I don't know.
Ooh.
Do something crazy.
A
With it.
reverse cutter would be interesting. I don't know.
I don't want to kill anybody though. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you should want to.
yeah.
It's normal,
I'm
right?
a good guy.
That's normal.
I'm a good guy.
Oh, you're a good guy.
I'm a good guy.
Pizza would definitely be a face.
Yeah.
For now.
I'm not into this whole heel thing, guys.
Not yet.
Yeah. I'm a
Not
good
yet.
guy.
I'm not ready to start my factory.
Yeah,
yet,
it
so.
has like all the Bullet Club merch imaginable, but isn't about that heel life.
No.
No.
The biggest look, not a face of faces on that shirt.
I mean,
Some of those guys have been good guys.
there's Kenny. We got Kenny
Kenny's
down
a
here.
good guy.
Okay,
We got Kenny down
my
here.
bad.
Kenny's good now.
It was rolled out. I didn't see it from my angle. Yeah.
But if you notice, he has Cody selected there, so
Yeah, we got Cody covered up. We don't
talk about Cody.
We don't want to talk about.
I think
Cody.
my Cody Rhodes Bone Soldier shirt's my favorite one.
I have not worn those since.
I like the way it
January.
looks.
What's wrong with you and Cody right now?
Team Kenny, baby.
Oh,
The split.
Okay.
The
Team
split.
So he loves Bullet Club, but despises the split and couldn't go with Team Cody.
No,
Okay.
I can't stand. Honestly, I'm Team Tamatanga.
Yeah, I was going to
All
say,
day.
yeah, it's all about gorillas for me. When it comes to Bullet Club,
Actually, that shirt you had on, was it you wore it yesterday?
Yeah,
last
yesterday.
night.
That is nice.
That
I
is-
like that shirt a lot.
The Gorillas of Destiny shirt is dope.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then just added somebody else on too
Yeah.
the past week.
Can't pronounce his name.
What's his name?
I
Some
can't
Japanese
pronounce-
guy.
Yeah,
he was in TNA for a long time.
He
X
was.
Division champion. I want to say 3-time X Division.
Yeah,
champion.
he actually lost the X Division title to the current champion, Matt Seidel.
Yep.
Or
That was like what,
Evan
2
Bourne
months
for
ago
you
or something?
WWE
Yeah, it was
fans.
a while back that he lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big.
for sure.
That was a fun big reveal that they did. And, you know.
Let's tie this into NOW as far as the faction. War Inc. last night.
Wow.
Huge statement. That faction has blown up quite a bit now. I think
I
they
don't
have
want
7 members
I
now.
don't want to spoil it too much because we still got to get Uprising 18 out there to the people.
Right,
So they got to see it.
Well, I'm not saying what happened.
telling
I'm
you.
just saying a very, very similar Bullet Club NWO feel. Probably more of an NWO
they're
feel,
more
I would say.
very anarchy.
So I'm excited to see how that all plays out too, because I didn't see any of the footage that Travis got.
Apparently, there was a very sick promo.
Yes, so I'm
And-
excited to see that.
I'm very the way that closed out last night. It was uncomfortable, man.
Keep your eyes peeled. That will be on our YouTube channel here soon. So I'm excited. Last night was so much fun. I feel like every show gets better.
Yeah,
It's always a bunch of fun.
And as much as I rag on the Natural Aces, they do have usually the most exciting match of the evening.
well, I think that's also in part because Indie Card Mafia is like,
That's true. I know.
ugh,
They're good.
so good.
They're in PWI's top 500. They're in Corey Reister's top 20. That's me. They're in my top 20.
Yeah, that's like way better than PWI. So
Yeah, I know. It's more accredited.
yeah, for sure.
I don't know what accredited means, but it sounded right. It sounded right. All right, I think we're gonna wrap today's show up. Unless you guys have anything else you want to mention. You guys, you want to plug anything? Get anything to plug? You want people to follow you on social media? You're still trying to
Still
keep that on the
working
hush.
On Twitter, ES Pizza N.
ES Pizza N.
Yep, come and get all your pizza news.
Ooh,
And
Oh, I get it. Okay, it took me a second. I was like, ES Pizza Inn. What? Okay,
It's like
I
ESPN.
get it. And as soon as you said news, I was like,
I like it. I like it. So follow you on Twitter.
pizza. Today has been just too sweet. Thank you guys for having me on.
We're glad you could make it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you will be on again soon. We'll see how your picks go. If you're real good at picks, we'll have to replace Travis every time we do picks because he's trash.
I think we'll get more viewership anyway.
It's very likely. It is actually. I can almost confirm that is true without even looking at the numbers. So, thanks for listening, guys. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You know all that jazz. I'm Heel Corey. You can find me on Twitter. I don't tweet anything, but you can follow me on there if you want. You want to plug your crap?
Mine?
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just at Ajax Rocks, AJAXROXX.
That's right. Follow us on Twitter to get a peek into the lives of these wrestling nerds here. Thanks for listening. We will see you guys when we see you, probably right before the next pay-per-view. So have a good night. We'll see you guys tonight at the Beer Stube. See you later.
Hey, this is Joe, producer of Audio Suplex Live. We'd like to give a shout out to the band Wax for intro and outro music. Make sure you check them out at the link below.
You've been listening to the Nerd Complex Podcast Network.